Stop whatever you're doing. This message resonates with a select few, not the masses. December 3rd is poised to redefine your very existence. The universe doesn't deal in averages. It chose you. Prepare for the foundations you thought were solid to crack open. You're entering the ultimate separation, a concept only the truly awakened will grasp. So listen with unwavering focus, because even a single missed phrase could alter everything. Still here, excellent, because what I'm about to reveal is not intended for ordinary ears. This is where the unveiling of truth begins, gradually, incisively, and without compromise. For months, perhaps even years, you've sensed an inexplicable shift around you. You couldn't quite put your finger on it, name it, or prove it, yet it persisted. A silent pressure, an irresistible pull, a feeling that your life was being subtly rearranged behind the scenes. Now, you're on the verge of stepping into the final stage of your destiny, a phase reserved for a select few, a phase that distinguishes the awakened from the oblivious, the chosen from the crowd, those rising from those repeating. This is where sign number 1 materializes. And if this sign is already present in your life, understand this with absolute clarity: your life can never revert to its previous form. Sign number 1. Your established connections are dissolving without any apparent justification. People you once confided in become distant figures. Friendships you depended on suddenly feel fragile. Conversations that once ignited your spirit now ring hollow. And even when you attempt to bridge the gap, you sense the space expanding. This isn't about rejection, nor is it about loneliness, and it's certainly not about you changing for the worse. This is separation. You're being gently extracted from anything that might impede your progress in your next chapter. People who served a purpose in your past cannot thrive in the environment of your future, and the universe doesn't request permission. It orchestrates their removal autonomously. You might feel disoriented, perhaps even abandoned, as if something is amiss. But in truth, something is finally aligning. You're being cleared, cleansed, and separated, because what lies ahead demands a lighter, sharper version of you, unburdened by anything that saps your energy. And if you've been observing this shift, if you've been questioning why relationships are fracturing without explanation, know that you're not failing, you're being propelled forward. Only the chosen experience this form of isolation before their ascent. Only those entering the final phase feel this invisible force pushing people away. It's not an ending, but the first tremor. The real impact comes with sign number 2. Sign number 2. You experience an inexplicable urgency, as if time itself is accelerating around you. You've felt it, haven't you? This strange pressure in your chest, this restlessness in your spirit, this sense that something monumental is on the horizon, something you can't see but can feel like heat radiating in the air. Your intuition has become more insistent. Your nights have been more profound. Your thoughts have carried more weight. And with each passing day, it becomes increasingly difficult to ignore the inner voice whispering, "Prepare." Something is undeniably shifting. You wake up with a different awareness. You carry yourself with a newfound purpose. You observe with heightened attention. You're not easily distracted like others. You're alert, focused, and perhaps a bit on edge, but not out of fear, out of readiness. It feels as if the universe is amplifying your journey, accelerating events, reshaping circumstances, aligning opportunities, dissolving obstacles, and placing you on an unyielding trajectory. You feel it deep within your bones, in your very instincts, in every strange coincidence that suddenly feels far from coincidental. Your timeline is being fast-tracked. Your destiny is gaining momentum. Your spirit is bracing for something immense. And here's a crucial point, often misunderstood. This urgency isn't stress. It's not anxiety. It's not pressure stemming from your life circumstances. It's the universe activating your next chapter. Your dormant abilities are awakening. Your inner voice is amplifying. Your path is becoming increasingly clear, and your destiny is beginning to unfold on its own accord. These two signs, the severing of old ties and the emergence of spiritual urgency, aren't random occurrences. They're the initial signals that you're entering the final separation, the shift that delineates who you once were from who you're destined to become. Those around you might not understand it. They might comment on how you're acting differently, how you're distancing yourself, how you're changing. But the truth runs deeper, cuts sharper, and holds more power. You're not merely changing, you're being reconstructed. A new identity is solidifying. A new path is revealing itself. A new destiny is stirring from beneath the layers of your former life. And the reason it feels so intense, so weighty, as if you're being watched at every turn, is because you are. Every chosen individual undergoes this very moment, when life ceases its slow, meandering pace and begins pulling them with an irresistible force. That moment is now, and you are in the midst of it. But here's the twist. Not everyone will endure the coming shift. Not everyone will maintain their footing when the separation intensifies. Not everyone will possess the resilience to persist when everything familiar begins to crumble. Yet, you're still listening. You haven't turned away. You haven't retreated. That alone speaks volumes. You were destined to hear this, and your journey is only just beginning. You've come this far, which already distinguishes you from the majority, because the deeper you delve into this message, the more the truth unveils itself, and the more your spirit recognizes what your mind has been attempting to ignore. This is where the awakening becomes undeniable, impossible to suppress. You've already witnessed the initial signs, but now we transition to the point where the universe ceases whispering and begins to pull. This is where the chosen feel their fate tightening around them, guiding them, shaping them, and simultaneously serving as a warning. This is where sign number 3 materializes. And if you felt this, you're not merely changing, you're awakening. Sign number 3. Your intuition has amplified, becoming sharper, almost alarmingly precise. You've noticed it, haven't you? That inner voice within you has ceased its quiet murmur. The instinct that once spoke softly now pierces through the noise like a blade. You sense events before they unfold. You perceive people's intentions without being explicitly told. You see through deceptions, through facades, through energy that clashes with spoken words. You enter rooms and instantly absorb the atmosphere. You speak to individuals and instinctively know what their spirit is concealing. You think of someone, and they call. You dream of something, and it manifests in your reality. You sense danger before it approaches. You feel blessings before they arrive. This is not coincidence. This is not imagination. This is not fantasy. This is awakening, genuine awakening. Your intuition is no longer a subtle guide. It has transformed into a warning system, a shield, a compass. This is what transpires for someone entering the final phase of their destiny. Your soul recognizes truths your mind hasn't yet processed. Your spirit reacts to events before your eyes even perceive them. This level of awareness is potent, yet also intense. You might feel drained, overstimulated, overwhelmed by the surrounding energy. Because when your intuition heightens, you cease living blindly and begin living awakened. You're no longer someone easily deceived. You're no longer someone easily controlled. You're no longer someone who moves without sensing the underlying energy of everything. And this is precisely why your life is shifting. Your fate is rearranging itself because you're beginning to see through the illusions that once held you captive. This sign is deeply emotional, weighty, and powerful, because the instant your intuition activates, your old life can no longer function. Your soul won't permit it. Your destiny won't allow it. Your spirit won't fit into it. But there's something even stronger, something almost every chosen individual experiences before their breakthrough. And this manifests as sign number 4. Sign number 4. You feel disconnected from your former life, yet deeply drawn to something you can't quite define. This is one of the most jarring signs. It's the moment you realize you're standing between two distinct worlds, the life you've lived and the life you're destined for. You feel it daily, a strange emptiness toward the things that once mattered, a lack of enthusiasm for old routines, old acquaintances, old habits, a sense that your past no longer aligns with your current identity. Your mind might not fully comprehend it, but your spirit feels the shift acutely. You're not lost. You're being redirected. You're not confused. You're being pulled. There's something beckoning you, something ahead of you, something potent, enigmatic, magnetic. You struggle to describe it, to categorize it, yet you feel it like a current propelling you forward. Something larger than yourself, something beyond yourself, something that feels like destiny itself awakening within your chest. This pull is emotional, haunting, overwhelming, and sacred. You're not the same person you once were. Your old identity is dissolving. Your spirit is undergoing a transformation. Your purpose is evolving into something more profound. And even when you attempt to act like your former self, you feel the disconnect, the emptiness, the misalignment, because your spirit refuses to regress. You're no longer meant to fit into your old life. You're meant to step into something bigger, something destined, something preordained, long before this moment. Your soul knows this. Your intuition knows this. Your energy knows this. You're standing in the doorway of transformation, poised between what was and what will be. You're being stretched by fate, pressured by destiny, shaped by the unseen world. This isn't confusion, it's preparation. This isn't fear, it's activation. This isn't loss, it's the dawn of alignment. You're being positioned for a miracle, and miracles never arrive silently. They shake you, break you, empty you, and prepare you. You're feeling the disconnect because you're shedding the version of yourself that can't handle what's coming. You're feeling the pull because something extraordinary awaits you. And once you grasp that these signs aren't accidents, not coincidences, not merely emotional phases, you begin to recognize something life-altering. Your destiny has already commenced. The next chapter is already unfolding, and your awakening isn't just happening, it's accelerating. You've reached the point where the energy surrounding your life is no longer subtly shifting, it's tightening. Everything feels faster, sharper, heavier, and somehow more perilous than before. And there's a reason for this. Every chosen individual eventually enters the phase of their journey where the atmosphere shifts, the air becomes charged, and the sense of urgency becomes impossible to dismiss. This is the stage where time ceases to feel normal. Days seem to pass more quickly, moments feel fleeting, and your spirit relentlessly repeats the same warning: time is shrinking. Be ready. This isn't fear, it's preparation. You're entering the danger zone, the realm of destiny where the final signs emerge, separating the prepared from the unprepared, the aware from the unaware, the awakened from the blind. And that begins with sign number 5. Sign number 5. You experience a growing pressure to release something you know is hindering you. There's something you've been clinging to, something familiar, something comfortable, something that once made sense, but now feels like a burden. It could be a person, a habit, a belief, or even the old version of yourself that you've been hesitant to let go of. Deep down, you know this thing cannot accompany you into the next chapter. You feel it daily, a haunting reminder that it's time to sever ties. You sense this increasing demand from life, like an invisible hand propelling you forward and a quiet voice urging you to release it before the transformation begins. You might have attempted to ignore it, to justify it, to convince yourself that you could hold on a little longer. But the pressure doesn't dissipate, it continues to build, becoming heavier, becoming unavoidable. This sign is dangerous because ignoring it delays your destiny. And when the universe intends to move you forward, anything that resists that movement becomes an obstacle, a hindrance, a threat. This is why everything you're meant to release suddenly feels more painful to retain. The more you cling to it, the more it drains your energy. The more you try to remain the same, the more uncomfortable your spirit feels. The more you resist the change, the more forcefully life pushes you toward it. The pressure you're experiencing isn't punishment, it's protection. It's the universe warning you that this is your last opportunity to shed the weight before the next phase commences. Because the destiny drawing you forward requires a stronger, lighter, clearer version of you. And you can't step into your future while shackled by the chains of your past. But if you've been feeling this pressure, if you recognize something must be released, yet you haven't mustered the courage to do so, that's not weakness, that's awareness, that's awakening. That's the sign of someone standing on the precipice of transformation. And then comes sign number 6, the sign that usually arrives just before a major breakthrough or a major collapse, depending on whether the individual heeds or ignores the warning. Sign number 6. You feel watched, evaluated, or monitored by something you can't see. This one is intense. It unsettles people. It makes them question their reality because it's not paranoia. It's not imagination. It's perception. You've felt it. haven't you? That sensation that something is observing your choices, that you're undergoing a spiritual trial, that every action you take suddenly carries more weight, that your decisions have more significant consequences. You might sense this presence at night when everything is still, before making an important decision, in moments of hesitation, or when you're alone, yet somehow not completely alone. This isn't a threat, it's a warning. It's the universe watching to see if you're prepared for the next level. This is the phase of destiny, where your spirit is assessed. Your discipline, your courage, your choices, your alignment. Every chosen individual experiences this moment, when their life feels like it's being measured, weighed, and reviewed, because the path you're embarking on demands strength and clarity. It requires obedience to your intuition. It requires the ability to move forward even when you lack a complete understanding. It requires faith in your destiny even when everything around you feels uncertain. This sign is dangerous because it generates pressure. Pressure that compels you to confront yourself. Pressure that asks you to choose who you truly are. Pressure that extracts your truth, even the parts you've been avoiding. But it's also powerful because this is the moment when your fate sharpens, when your destiny begins to solidify its final form, when the old version of you begins to tremble as the newer, stronger version prepares to rise. You're not imagining the feeling of being observed. That sensation signifies that your path is aligning, your energy is shifting, your future is being arranged. You're being prepared for something that requires heightened awareness, heightened intuition, heightened strength. These aren't ordinary signs. This is the stage right before your breakthrough, the realm of destiny where danger and opportunity coexist. The moment where the universe grants you one final opportunity to decide who you're going to become. And you've already sensed it. Time feels accelerated. Your mind feels sharper. Your emotions feel deeper. Your spirit feels awakened. Your entire being is on high alert, as if something enormous is approaching, something that demands your readiness and refuses to wait any longer. Because ready or not, the next phase is coming. You've reached the portion of the journey where everything begins to transition from warning to awakening, from pressure to promise, from darkness to a faint but powerful light. This is the crossover point. This is where the universe ceases testing and starts responding. This is where destiny draws nearer, not as a shadow, but as a possibility, one that intensifies with each breath you take. You've navigated the signs. You've felt the separation. You've endured the pressure. You've sensed the invisible presence shaping your choices. You've survived the danger zone. Now, you enter the phase that only the awakened ever reach, a moment where your spirit begins to ascend above every fear, every doubt, every loss, every collapse. A moment where you start to feel the strange, electrifying sensation of something finally aligning in your life. This is where sign number 7 appears, the sign that tells you you're not just changing, you're being prepared to receive something enormous. Sign number 7. You feel a sudden, unexplained pull toward faith, renewal, and something greater than yourself. This one doesn't arrive with loud fanfare or chaos. It arrives quietly, like a calming wave washing over your mind. You wake up one day, and your fears don't feel as formidable. Your doubts don't feel as heavy. Your past doesn't feel as defining. You begin to sense something new, something soft yet strong, something gentle yet unstoppable, a hope you cannot explain, a peace that defies your circumstances, a sense that something good is approaching, even if you have no tangible evidence of it. It's the kind of feeling that makes no logical sense, but makes perfect spiritual sense. It's as if your soul knows something your eyes can't yet see, that something is coming, something is arriving, something is forming around you. This is the moment people usually overlook, but for the chosen, this is the moment that transforms everything. Because when this feeling emerges, it signifies that the universe is shifting something in your favor, that your path is opening, that your destiny is warming up, preparing itself to draw nearer, as if the breakthrough has already been initiated and is simply awaiting your alignment. This sign is emotional, powerful, and spiritual. It alters your perspective on your life. You cease chasing things that drain you, begging for what isn't aligned, fighting battles that no longer belong on your path. Instead, you feel drawn toward faith, toward trust, toward surrender, toward something that feels larger than your pain, larger than your fear, larger than everything that has attempted to hold you back. This inner shift is the preparation for what many never receive, the miracle phase. Not a small blessing, not a random improvement, but a life-altering, destiny-altering shift that permanently impacts your trajectory. This is the moment where the universe begins to rearrange everything around you. Closed doors start unlocking, invisible barriers begin dissolving. People who doubted you suddenly fade into the background, and opportunities that once seemed impossible start moving toward you instead of away from you. The miracle doesn't arrive with fanfare. It arrives with alignment. Your energy changes first. Your perspective shifts. Your heart softens. Your intuition strengthens. And then slowly, quietly, inevitably, your reality begins to mirror the frequency of what you've internally aligned with. This is the activation point, the moment when your spirit finally declares, "I'm ready for what's meant for me." And the universe responds to that readiness instantly. Because destiny doesn't move when you desire it. Destiny moves when you align with it. And this sign, this seventh powerful sign, is the proof that alignment is happening within you. You feel drawn towards something greater because something greater is approaching you. You feel drawn to faith because faith is the gateway to your next phase. You feel a rising hope because your spirit senses the miracle that is already forming. This is not fantasy, not emotional escape, not wishful thinking. This is activation, real activation. The miracle you once deemed impossible has already begun shifting toward your timeline. The life you once thought unattainable is gradually bridging the distance. The breakthrough you prayed for is no longer a distant dream. It's moving closer, step by step, moment by moment. The universe has already initiated its work on your behalf. The changes are already in motion. The answers are already forming. The path is already opening. And the greatest sign of all is the feeling rising within your spirit right now. That quiet, powerful knowing that something extraordinary is coming. This isn't hope. This is recognition. Your soul recognizes the arrival of what it has been waiting for. Your heart feels the presence of something it hasn't fully seen yet. Your destiny is stepping into your life, and you are finally stepping into the version of yourself that is ready to receive it. When the clock strikes December 3rd, the world you knew begins to fracture, not silently, not comfortably, but in a way that compels every soul to choose a direction higher or lower, awakened or lost. And the peculiar aspect is that you've already felt the pull. You simply didn't understand its significance. Listen attentively now, because this is where the final separation begins. Sign number 8 commences quietly, like something small slipping out of your grasp. A person, a habit, a belief, something you thought you needed suddenly disconnects. You don't force it, it simply falls away. Initially, you might dismiss it as random. Perhaps you're just tired, or perhaps your mind is shifting. But this is no coincidence. This is the universe removing what cannot accompany you into the final phase. Anything that drains you, doubts you, or distracts you gets severed quickly, sharply, and without warning. And here's the part that paralyzes people. When this sign appears, it feels like losing a part of your identity. Something that once felt familiar becomes unbearable. Something that once felt safe begins to feel wrong. Something that once felt like home now feels like a cage you can't breathe in. It's not destruction, it's extraction. You are being pulled away from who you were so that you can step into who you were meant to become. But the moment this sign manifests, a new energy surges within you. Restlessness, a burning sensation that something huge is on the horizon. You can't articulate it, but it resides in your chest, like a countdown. You begin to notice people behaving differently around you. Some grow distant, others suddenly pay attention, and a few watch you as if they sense you rising. They do, even if they don't know why. Because once sign number 8 activates, your energy begins to separate from the old dimension. You're no longer aligned with your past. You're standing between two realities, one collapsing and one opening. And then comes sign number 9, the most potent of the final separation. A sudden, unshakable clarity drops into your life. A realization, a truth, a moment where your entire being knows something big is coming, and you need to be ready. It strikes you unexpectedly. One ordinary day suddenly feels like a warning. A conversation feels like a clue. A dream feels like a message. A silence feels like a sign. You start predicting events before they occur. You start sensing people's intentions instantly. You start noticing patterns, symbols, numbers, and energies that you never recognized before. Your intuition transforms from a whisper to a voice to a command. And that's when the final separation becomes real, because the universe isn't preparing you for a small shift. It's preparing you for a complete timeline alteration, a leap, a break, a crossing. And only those who are awake enough, strong, those who are both ready and courageous enough will persevere. December 3rd isn't merely an opening, it's also a closing of another chapter. Once you've taken that step forward, there's no turning back. When these dual signs converge, loss and clarity, endings and awakenings, you've transcended the old reality. You're now embarking on the final act of your destiny. You'll recognize it in the accelerated rhythm of your heart. It will resonate within your thoughts. It will manifest as an unyielding gut feeling. The people surrounding you may struggle to comprehend your rapid transformation, your newfound indifference to old dramas, your disinterest in ingrained patterns, the waning allure of past temptations. They might perceive you as acting differently, but you're not. You're simply becoming more authentic. This final separation meticulously strips away everything that is artificial, fragile, temporary, and draining, leaving you with the bedrock of truth, the wellspring of your power, and the unfolding of your destiny. But the pivotal moment lies here. As the universe observes your choice at the onset of this separation, will you cling to the familiarity of the past, or will you embrace the uncharted territory of your future? Most falter, most hesitate, most remain behind, but not you. If these signs are appearing in your life, you're already poised on the precipice of your next timeline. The former is dissolving behind you, while the latter beckons you forward. December 3rd isn't the genesis. It's the instant when all that was hidden is revealed, all that was delayed is activated, and all that was denied becomes undeniable. This is the divergence between the awakened and the unaware, the chosen and the confused, the rising and the falling. And your subsequent action will shape everything. If you're still present, lend your ear, for this moment is neither random nor accidental. It's your personal summons. Lean into it. December 3rd didn't just pass you by. It paused specifically for you. It recognized your name, drew upon your energy, and marked your very soul. You can feel it, a potent force advancing towards you, one that refuses further delay. It's as if destiny itself has emerged from the shadows, declaring, now, not tomorrow, not someday. The shift has already begun. The separation is underway, and you stand at its epicenter. You can perceive the collapse of the old timeline, the fading of certain individuals, the breaking of ingrained patterns, and the closing of doors you hadn't even realized were shutting. And ahead, there lies a force so compelling it borders on the surreal. Your path is no longer dormant, your fate is no longer silent, and your miracle is no longer distant. Every sensation you've experienced, every sign, every pull, every unusual moment has been converging towards this ultimate truth. The universe isn't warning you, it's awakening you. And in the next phase, only the chosen will venture forward.